What's going on, guys? Rob from Heroes Avenue. You know I had to talk about this. My boy Hans Zimmer is coming back to score the Wonder Woman 1984 movie. Now, obviously, you know, there hasn't been a ton of news coming out lately. I think a lot of big revelations, a lot of big trailers are going to be coming out towards New York Comic Con and on New York Comic Con. So, not a lot of noteworthy things that I really wanted to make a video about, but this really caught my attention because, as you know, Hans Zimmer is probably my favorite composer out there, just right above John Williams. I got to see Hans Zimmer live at the Greek Theater in Berkeley, California last year on my birthday, which is around this time. So, you know, I definitely have an affinity for his work. And not only because he's done some iconic superhero movie scores, but he's just done a ton of iconic movies. Let me just go ahead and list some out for you. Interstellar, Inception, Gladiator, Lion King, The Dark Knight trilogy, Dunkirk, Man of Steel, The Da Vinci Code, True Romance, underrated movie, Batman v Superman, The Last Samurai, Rain Man, Thin Red Line, Crimson Tide, Black Hawk Down, Pirates of the Caribbean, Pearl Harbor, Blade Runner 2049, Angels and Demons, Sherlock Holmes, oh my gosh, Mission Impossible 2, oh man, this guy, so yeah, there's a ton more that I haven't listed, a lot of iconic movies outside of the superhero genre, but of course, my favorite score of all time is that Man of Steel score that he so brilliantly composed. And yeah, I think it's really big because he was him coming back to the DC universe. You know, he did say he retired from superhero movies. I did do a story maybe earlier this year. You know, there was news that he's going to be scoring the X-Men Dark Phoenix movie. But there hasn't been a lot of news about that movie coming out lately, so who knows what's going on with that still. I hope he does, because of course Hans Zimmer is the man. But it is really big that he is coming back to the DC universe because he is the one who helped create the Wonder Woman theme, and the Wonder Woman theme is incredibly powerful. Of course, he created it alongside Junkie XL, but I do think Hans Zimmer was the main person who created this. Junkie XL being someone who helped create these themes in Batman vs Superman. So I think you know if you look at the Wonder Woman theme in Batman vs Superman, it was so intense, so powerful, and it really captured the spirit of the character, and it made the character a lot of who she was, who we knew her to be in Batman vs Superman. Of course, we didn't get to see Wonder Woman a lot in that movie, but I think a lot of her power, that on-screen presence that we felt when we saw her, was due to the Hans Zimmer theme. And when you see the Wonder Woman movie itself, you know, I think, what is his name? Rupert Gregson Williams. He was the one who took over the composing duties for that movie. And, you know, they did use the same theme, but it was done quite differently. It wasn't quite as powerful, in my opinion at least. And there was only one time in the movie where you really hear it kick in. Of course, that's the scene where she's fighting all the enemies in that small town. It was great. I thought it was great. But it didn't have those Hans Zimmer that Hans Zimmer feeling to it. It definitely was a skeleton of Hans Zimmer's theme, but it didn't quite have that intensity and that power that Hans Zimmer brings to his movies. And I'm really excited to see him come back to the DC universe. I hope he comes back for whenever we get Man of Steel 2. But I will take him wherever I can get him because Hans Zimmer is just my favorite. His theme for Wonder Woman is totally something that if you watch one of our old videos, me and Darren did something. We did a video where we were just out in public, and all of a sudden we would start rocking out to the Wonder Woman theme. That's how much we loved it. I don't usually do that stuff. Darren convinced me though. I'll link it at the end of this video so you guys can check that out. We're acting like some fools in that video. But yeah, I think this is some really awesome news. To be honest, the Wonder Woman 1984, obviously they released some set images and things like that. There's a lot of mixed rumors coming out about this movie, whether or not the tone is right for the movie. It's a totally different direction for Wonder Woman, obviously being set in the 80s. So, you know, if you're watching other reviewers and other commentators around YouTube, some people are saying some people who are in the know and who actually knows if they are are saying that, hey, they're not hearing good things. Other people are saying, hey, everything's going along fine. So I don't know what to expect. All I know is that Hans Zimmer always comes correct with his work, and I'm excited for that. That's just another reason for me to get excited about this movie. Of course, I can't wait till we see the cheetah reveal, and I can't wait till we just get more like some footage from this movie, because I don't think we have a lot to work with right now. But guys, I'm excited. How excited are you guys about hearing Hans Zimmer coming back to the DC universe? Do you think it is the right move? And if you are a fan of him, so that is it for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this news of Hans Zimmer coming back to the DC universe. Does this give you more hope for this Wonder Woman movie? If you are a fan of Hans Zimmer, let me know your favorite work from him down below in the comment section. Give this video a like if you can. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us at Heroes Avenue on Instagram, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.